Hello everyone, welcome to this analysis session of round 6 from the Oslo Chess Festival. I'm here with Sheila, Barth, Sahl, who won a very convincing game against Estonian, no, it's Russian, I believe?
No, Estonian.
Estonian, yes. Estonian Yuri Krupensky, 2400 rated. So that was a nice cup for you.
Yes.
This a little bit easier than expected, I think.
Yes, it was maybe the easiest game of the tournament in the end.
Yes. Okay, so.
But he's the hardest. He's a strong opponent.
Yeah. So what actually happened there?
He gave me an exchange. He had a very loose rook, and I thought, well, perhaps I could do some tactics, and he just must have overlooked it.
Right. So we can take a look at the game.
Yeah.
You probably use the mouse easier.
Okay, but I can go. So I expected. So he plays all kinds of stuff.
Right.
So I had prepared for. He plays e4, c4, and d4, and
right.
I had prepared for a bit of both.
Yeah.
But this I had not prepared for because I'd done it in a previous round.
So here your preparation ended basically.
Yes. Well, I knew he probably would play d4, but I have looked at this a few times now.
Right.
But I hadn't looked at it last night or this morning.
Right.
So here they can go c4 or they can go knight c3.
Right.
And knight c3 is, you know, a bit more dynamic. And then I go into a knight-off structure, which suits me anyway, because I play these structures in a Sicilian.
Right.
I wasn't sure whether or not to prevent a4 with b5. I don't know.
Right.
If you but I think this is playable.
Yeah, I don't know this myself though.
No,
at all.
I mean, he takes a lot of time with a4, a5,
right.
and in the meantime I can get some development because my h6 is also obviously taking time.
Right.
And I have to play h6
This
first.
is probably still theory now.
Yes, I think so. But obviously a big mistake here is to go knight f6 because then you get bishop g5.
Right.
And you're stuck with an awful bishop versus knight. It's the nightmare of every
that's horrible.
player.
Yeah.
Okay, so and now I started making stuff up.
Yeah.
So I thought the c4 square is obviously important.
Yeah.
If I go bishop c6, I can perhaps play d5 at some point, but my e5 pawn is also a bit weak.
Right.
So I thought I'll try this. So earlier in the tournament, I met a couple of players who just plays for a draw, and I realized that it's actually quite hard to play with them because you have to. Sometimes you get stuck trying to make something.
Especially, but I don't think he was playing for. He was definitely not playing for a draw. No,
but this is why I want to threaten. I want to threaten to exchange queens.
Because you are playing for a win with black.
I am playing.
Even,
but I'm pretending I'm playing for a draw.
Right.
I'm always playing for a win. But
right.
So it kind of worked because probably he was worried I would go queen c4 here.
Right.
So he played knight e2. And then I actually think this queen c6 is quite a nice move. I don't know, but I think it's nice.
Yeah, well, because your plan is to play d5 at some point.
My plan is to play d5, and if he goes f4 now, I can go knight g4, I think. So if he wants to open up on that side.
Right.
And if he goes bishop b6, I thought perhaps I can go bishop d8 already. So he played rook a4.
Did you expect that?
No, I didn't think it was a good move.
It seems like a strange move. It looks fancy, but maybe it's a lot more fancy than it actually is.
I think so too. Because what's the rook doing there? I mean, there's one thing, obviously, he can trap my queen. Yeah. So he can perhaps try to go bishop e6.
I guess that was what he thought that he could do.
Yeah. But after bishop e6...
You see, there is nothing.
There's nothing here. Yeah. And now he can go f4 again.
Yeah.
And I thought f4, knight g4... bishop b6, take on f4. Yeah. And I thought I get it's like dynamic. I get a nice square on e5 from a knight. Right. Okay, so rook d1, and that's actually quite tricky because now can we add analysis?
Yeah, sure.
So if I do this, he takes, and now if I take with a knight, which I want to do, he has this move, which is probably the idea of rook a4, and. My queen is in trouble. Yeah. So what do? I go here, perhaps. You have to play queen d7. Looks like. Yeah, and then he exchanges here, and he takes. And he wins a piece. He wins a piece. Yeah. So now rook d1 was a bit tricky. If I go d5 takes, bishop takes, which I don't want to do. Yeah, then you will get rid of your good bishop. Yeah, but he can take here. So now that this rook looks like it's hanging. Yeah. So I can try and take it. But I thought he had knight b6 here. Can't you just take on e7? Isn't that a possible? Oh yeah, knight b6 of course is
probably.
But this doesn't seem to work. Why doesn't this work? Huh.
Can you queen takes c2?
Yeah, I
queen
had
takes c2, of
overlooked
course.
this.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't want to take on d5 with my bishop.
Yeah.
But maybe I could have played this then. I don't know. But anyway, I thought the wise thing here is actually to castle.
Yeah, that looks.
And his knights are a bit pinned, so the knights on c3 can't move. The rooks are a bit. He looks like. It looks like it's holding together, but what is he to do now? Because the knight on c3 is protecting
yeah,
here,
and he can't play. Probably. Can you probably rook a1? Can you go
Yes.
back? Can you go
rook
back?
a1 is a good move.
That would make sense. But then, of course, he's definitely not better.
Yeah.
He has lost the advantage.
So then I go.
Sure.
Then I go d5.
Yeah.
But he found this move, which
Yeah. I probably shouldn't have found that move.
no. And
what went on in your mind when you saw that move?
well, I thought he couldn't play it, so I thought, what?
So how long did it take for you to see?
No, I'd seen it already.
Yeah.
I'd seen that he
Yeah.
couldn't move.
Yeah.
Actually, I knew he couldn't move the knights,
Yeah.
and I didn't know what he was going to do. I actually thought again perhaps he would try f4. No, actually, I thought he would try h3.
Right.
But that's not a good move either, because I can go d5.
You're already better now.
Yeah, I think I can go d5 anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is fine.
I mean, basically in these structures, if you can go d5, you are happy.
Right.
I have the pair of bishops, and I open up. I got the c
Right.
file, so I'm doing okay. So after knight f1, the idea with knight f1 is obviously to play bishop b6, and then knight e3 and get a hold here.
Yeah. That would be a dream for white.
Yes.
But in this case, it takes a bit of time.
Yeah. No, this is actually quite a simple tactic. I think
Yeah.
he was just a bit.
Yeah.
He thought for quite a while as well.
Apparently, I think in this case, in this position, he has to take on c4.
Yes, I think so too.
And because the way he played it got even worse.
Yeah, the problem is that this is quite depressing if he does like this.
Yeah.
Because I can still the knight
Yeah.
is pinned on c3.
Yeah.
And this bishop b6 is
Yeah.
met by knight d7, knight c5.
Yeah.
But yes. So yeah, what he did also lost a pawn.
Yeah.
He actually said
Another
that
pawn,
after
yeah,
the game.
yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't only an exchange, it
Yeah.
was also a pawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the tactic is obviously the loose rook.
Yeah.
And
So he missed not only bishop c4, but he also missed knight takes e4. He missed both of those moves.
yeah, he played queen d2 very quickly.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking perhaps he actually thought he could go b3.
Yeah.
So after knight takes queen here, it looks as if.
Yeah, looks
he
like,
can
but
go
he can
b3.
just take it. Basically, you can just take it.
Yes, I was first going to go queen c6.
Yeah, you can go queen, but can't you just take on
Yes,
b3 as well?
I think this is better. And then what was I thinking? Yeah, knight takes here. So if bishop takes, you take on b3 and.
Can't you just go rook d8?
Yeah, but you can go rook
Yeah,
c2
even
as well,
better
I think.
probably. Yeah, that's also wins.
So now I
Also
have
win.
what 3 pawns? or
Everything
something?
wins.
2 or 3 pawns.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So well, it's close to over, but he can still play for some moves at least.
He did, but this is.
Yeah,
I thought.
it's clearly depressing for white though, but
I think perhaps I was a bit curious whether
you
this.
you can actually take there, and
Yeah.
then he has bishop takes h6.
Yes, I
A
know.
little trick, but the thing is you don't have to take back.
No.
You can just play rook c4. That's the trick. Rook takes c4. It's a good move here.
But then I was thinking that which pawn is most valuable,
Yeah,
the pawn
yeah.
on a5 or the pawn on a6.
Yeah, but I don't think he has any continuation. He doesn't have any attack because you're protecting all the squares
Yes.
near the on the king side.
But I think queen g4 is also.
Yeah.
Because I
Good
have
enough.
I have this idea with f5, f4.
Mm.
So after rook here, yeah, that wasn't very good either. But what's he to do? Because this pawn is, he's really unfortunate because
Right.
now he needs to protect his rook.
Right.
So this is also why he moves his rook, I think.
Right.
And then I wondered if this was a good move or not. I thought for a while.
It's good enough.
Yeah. And here, it's I think it's a really bad mistake to go f5, which I first thought I should do. But I thought he had h3 here, doesn't he?
Can't you just take on g3?
Yeah, and then bishop f2 was supposed to trap the queen.
Then you must have some. Can you take on a5? Bishop takes a5. No, does that?
Yeah, maybe.
No, that doesn't help.
So what can I do here?
Let me see.
Anyway, this is a bit unnecessary.
Yeah.
But
You shouldn't get yourself into complications like this.
No. Oh, okay. No, I can't take on f2. I don't know what I can do here. If I take on f2, I have what? Rook and bishop.
You have the bishops, of course, and you have you have rook and 2 bishops, don't you? Yeah, you have rook and 2 bishops.
Yeah. Because he can go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I got loads of pawns. Anyway,
yeah.
G5 was the move I had originally planned because it seems like it's a fork anyway.
Right.
However you play it. So I chicken out a bit and play king h8.
Yeah.
Which is always a good move to play.
Yeah.
And then after knight b6, I didn't know whether this was a good move because I don't really want to end up with opposite color bishops. So I took it in the end. I wanted to go rook c6 here. I mean, obviously he's lost. He doesn't have anything because I have the center. He's got nothing to attack.
Right.
But people have lost games like this with black before.
Several times.
So you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Maybe rook c6.
It's not over until it's over.
Exactly. So anyway, I took here. I thought this was good enough. And then knight h1.
Knight h1 is not a move that you will want to make.
No. Nevertheless, it did surprise me. Yeah, I wondered about taking here, whether it was good enough again. Maybe just queen g6. But I was worried he would get like a square on f4. Try to play positional. I don't want to go e4.
Right.
Bishop here.
Yeah. You probably shouldn't that. The problem in many of these positions is that you don't look for ghosts. That's what I tend to do. That I see ghosts and then it just messes up everything.
Actually, yes. I was actually thinking a bit like that. I will not do that. So I kind of just played natural, and I realized that I do actually want to open up the position for my rooks. Yeah. So now I wanted to exchange these 2 pawns with each other because now I've got threat here.
Yeah, but here I think probably you were seeing ghosts after rook e1.
Well, can I take on b2?
You can actually just take on b2 because you have queen takes c2 next.
Yeah, but I thought take on b2, queen takes d6.
Yeah, queen takes c2. You can't take on e6 because of
no, but queen takes f8.
That's one move too much.
Huh?
Ah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, but the thing is, after queen takes c2, queen takes f8, and king h7. No, bishop g8, and he doesn't have anything. Or he can't protect it. Yeah, that's the point.
Oh, that would have been neat.
Yeah, that's a bit computerish. You would probably have to take some time. Take some time to analyze that.
I stopped analysis after queen takes f8.
Sacrificing a rook is probably not the move that you would look for in that position.
No.
It would be beautiful though if you had seen it.
I spent time on this move, but as I said, I gave up. I tried to find some kind of waiting move with the rook here.
Yeah. Anyway, what you played was also good enough, of course.
Yeah, but I'm giving him slight chances here.
Yeah, slight. I think only slight.
Okay, so obviously I just want to exchange the heavy pieces. This move I take, and now I don't want to give him time to go queen d2, bishop d4, queen here.
Yeah.
So this is why I played this rather mysterious way.
Right.
Because the bishop on d3 is blocking the queen d2. Okay, and the rest of the game is really just...
Okay, that's just simple play, I guess.
Yeah, he cannot take on d6 because this is going to be
it's just lost.
Forever headache.
Yeah.
And then this was a bit... I was a bit happy with this pawn move.
Yeah, it's a nice move that to make actually.
And then here.
And then you play. You are threatening rook g6 next, aren't you?
Yes. So I just want to avoid queen takes h4 check.
Right.
So before I played these pawn moves, I had seen that my king here covers everything. There's no queen f8. There's no queen h5 check.
Right.
And he was going to go knight d3 here, e3. But then I have rook f6.
Yeah, that wins. You can't protect the f4 bishop there.
No, it's a knight d5.
Yeah,
bishop
takes
and
then wins.
So he played another move. He played knight here, and when I exchange the heavy pieces, I win. So he
Yeah, it's a good game from you.
Yeah,
Even
it
though
was.
probably it wasn't his best game, but you still had to win it.
You got to be there when they make mistakes.
Yeah. So you are on 5 out of 6 now.
Yes.
That's you had a small hiccup in the first round, so to say,
Yes.
and then you recovered. How do you like the tournament?
It's a very good atmosphere,
yeah.
and there's many strong players
Yeah.
here, and everyone's very friendly and happy. So I like, and I also like that there's some side stuff. You know,
Right.
you can be sociable.
I guess it's about time that Norway gets such a tournament that plans to compete with the big opens like in Sweden
Yes.
and Denmark and
Yes.
Iceland.
Yes.
Why don't we have such tournaments?
Yeah, it's a bit strange, but
Yeah.
maybe it's the usual Norwegian bit. You know,
Right.
careful.
Right. Well, Sheila, good luck in the rest of your tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I've played chess my whole life. At the beginning, I wasn't so good. Now I'm alright. And it's because I've been training. Now you can challenge me at any age.
Download the Play Magnus app and win the opportunity to play Magnus live and in person. Play the best. Play Magnus.
Let's play.